Hey, everybody, how you doing? This is your Sundays at 6. We are Tense Machine, and I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. It's been nice around here. That is definitely a bonus. Some sunshine is always good. A little bit of rain never hurts, but no, it's nice to have some sunshine for a while. And we have had some, that is for sure. Anywho, I thought I would do a Sunday that was just all original tunes. So some of them you've heard, some of them you may not have heard, but you will have in a few minutes. Anywho, this first one that I'm gonna play, you definitely, if you have our album, you've heard. It's one of my favorites. It's called "Freak Like Me." Open up your mouth, bite the hand that feeds you, find the words, so yeah, I'll be the one to tease you. It's too late to turn back now. Show me what you're made of. Is this what you're afraid of? Tell me your secrets. Don't stop until you're done. Show me what you're made of. Nothing a freak like me. A freak like me. I'll be the one who sees you. Find a line to cross. I'll be the one to meet you. It's too late to turn back now. Show me what you're made of. Is this what you're afraid of? Tell me your secrets. Don't stop until you're done. Show me what you're made of. None that a freak like me. Freak like me. Show me what you're made of. That's what you're afraid of. Tell me your secrets. Don't stop until you're done. Show me what you're made of. Now I'm a freak like me. Freak like me. Yes, indeedy. So, big shout out to our friend Stacy, who just recently got this tattooed on her forearm. The lyrics to "Bottom of the Bottle," and it's funny. This song definitely resonated with quite a few people, and likewise. And so let us know if it meant something to you as well. Thanks so much. And yeah, shout out to Stacy. You rock. I tried to play this straight. I tried to do this over. Too little, all too late. Each day is one step closer. It seems that everything is pulling me at the seams. Just don't get too close to me, 'cause every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. Even though I tried so hard, I keep reaching for the bottom. Even though I won't survive unless I fight, I know you're right. Every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. Hit the bottom of the bottle. You tried to pull me in, I tried to drag you under. Who knows how long it's been? Why should we even bother? Seems that everything's pulling me at the seams. Just don't get too close to me, yeah. 'Cause every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. And even though I tried so hard, I keep reaching for the bottom. Tell me that I won't survive unless I fight. No, you're right. Every time I fall apart, hit the bottom, keep trying to break free. These chains heavy, chains heavy, chains heavy. Keep trying to break free. These chains heavy, yeah, yeah. Every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. And even though I tried so hard, I keep reaching for the bottom. Tell me that I won't survive unless I fight. No, you're right. Every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. Hit the bottom of the bottle. Hit the bottom of the bottle. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so once again, I hope you guys are having a good Sunday so far. This is your Sundays at 6. Thank you for tuning in a little later tonight. It's been up and down, but we'll return to Sundays at 6 at some point. In fact, next week we'll be at 6. The song's called Try to Be. Said it took too long to figure out my ways. Now I'm caving in. As time goes on, it brings me so much pain to see you cry again. Can't help it from crawling out of my skin. I feel like I'm losing again. I tried to be everything you wanted me to be. I've fallen short. try to be the man I always needed you to see. It's all my fault. So give me one more chance and you'll see. I try to be. I try to be. I'm coming home. I don't know where you are. You finally have had enough. I'm all alone. I hope you're not that far. I'd do anything to keep your love. Can't help if I'm crawling out of my skin. I feel like I'll lose it again. I try to be everything you wanted me to be. Yeah, I'm falling short. I try to be the man I always needed you to see. It's all my fault. So give me one more chance and you see. I try to be. Oh, I try to be, yeah. Coming home. I don't know where you are. Finally, I've had enough. And I tried to be the man I always needed you to see. It's all my fault. And I try to be, yeah, the man you always wanted me to be. It's all my fault. So give me one more chance and you see. Give me one more chance and you see. Give me one more chance and you see. Yeah, I'll try to be. Why, thank you. Once again, this is your Sundays at 6 with Tense Machine. Hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday, an awesome weekend. The start to an awesome week ahead. This next one I wrote with my good friend Chris Joris, and this one's called Save Yourself. In the morning, you call me. Still got nothing to say. No. The silence feels like a warning. You're falling. I'm hoping that I can say, did it again. I'll try again and again. July, screaming out the top of my lungs. Won't you save yourself? Save yourself. You're running out of reasons to run. the bottom, but you're still sinking. You used to ride in the waves. I know the lights, yeah, I caught up thinking, how many more can I take? Did it again? Oh, I tried again and again, but you lied. I'm screaming out at the top of my lungs. Why won't you save yourself? Save yourself. You're running out of reasons to run. Why won't you save yourself? Save yourself. Now in the hand and you push it away. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help you. Happy ending never started this way. Believe in yourself. I'm trying to tell you. Screaming at the top of my lungs. Why won't you save yourself? Save yourself. You're running out of reasons to run. Why won't you save yourself? Save yourself, yeah. When we say yes, say yeah. Thank you very much once again to all for being on the live stream tonight. This is your Sundays at 6 at 9:15. This last one you guys have definitely heard. If you have the album, or if you were listening to the radio when it was on such radio. Just want to thank everybody for all the support as far as like streaming, messaging radio stations, to all the radio stations that played us. Thank you guys very much. Yeah, so this next tune, it's called Best Mistake. No, you want to leave her on a beg you please before you walk away. I see the look in your eyes, I wanna make you cry. Why don't you come and play? I just can't stand the thought of you, someone else. Let's make the best mistake we've ever made. We just can't throw it away, 'cause I'm your best mistake. I'm your best mistake. Tell me what I could do between me and you to make it worth your while. As I'm just looking your eyes, I'll make it say and cry. Just wanna change your mind. I just can't stand the thought of you, someone else. Let's make the best mistake we've ever made. We just can't throw it away, I'm mistake for me. We just can't throw it away. Can't throw it away. 'Cause I'm your best mistake. 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 Yeah. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. I know for a fact that Mike and Brendan are in here. Just gonna press a magic button, and I think they'll appear. I, in fact, know that they will appear if I press this magic button. Mike, O.
Yo.
B. O. How goes, boys?
Goes. We're just.
How's your Sunday going?
We're talking about Brennan's bass headphones.
Brendan's what?
Bass headphones.
Oh yes.
So
Very bass headphones.
You were frozen for a second there. You were saved.
I'm saved. I'm getting saved pretty bad tonight. There's going to be lots of Matrix.
It's the bass headphones.
Dodge it. We'll just call it dodging bullets. Oh, you're dodging bullets again. Yeah, because Mike said outdoor shows, big outdoor shows, like the drive-ins. Because I was saying like those are actually really cool, especially when you can just drive your car up and sit in your car.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I sounded really Canadian. Car.
Drive up your car.
You drive your car up. Been watching some Trailer Park Boys. Actually, been watching Letterkenny. And that show, I didn't really get into it at first, and it's freaking hilarious.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't checked it out really.
You should.
Seen pieces of it.
I liked the little clips they had when they first came out with it, where it's just really quick one-liners. It was like I thought those were really hilarious, and then I just never watched the show for some reason. But I finally did a bit, and I was like,
it's pretty good.
Have to stop putting S's on things though.
That works.
That
was anything crazy in your
that was
guys' world?
That was a tangent, though. I mean, the craziest thing was when we were discussing playing live shows again, because we're like, wouldn't that be awesome if we could play live again?
Well,
but
that's Canadians, yeah. It's crazy.
Outside, though, because I was like, I wanted an 810, like the bass fridge, the Ampeg. It's sitting in the trailer outside right now, just waiting.
But why have one?
When you could have two.
I have to be honest. I think I'm going to miss
bass headphones, 2 amps on either side. Well, then you need subs, too.
Well, the second that we get on the road, I'm gonna be so weirded out by the fact that I don't have like a weird ring light beside me and a camera in front of me and my laptop to look at the comments.
No, we'll make
we
like
can still bring it.
You know, like a steady cam. We'll just make like a little steady cam harness with a camera and your light, and you just walk around with it on.
You look like a late 90s video.
I have like an over-the-shoulder baby harness that I got for Jen that I think would work perfectly for that. I'll just mount
Yeah, it's got all the equipment to just mount it up.
That's too funny.
Oh, shows. No, for anyone because most people are watching this in the U.S., it's like in Canada, we're not doing anything.
No,
still.
People
are doing things, but like we're not getting our entertainment back. Like people are still outside, like going parks and doing stuff, going to their cottages, but it's like actual live entertainment. We don't have that back yet. So like even this weekend, seeing the amount of shows that have been going on and live streams and
it's hard.
It's like, oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's like watching like the neighbors doing something cool, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just go to bed at 7:30.
Yes, indeedy.
Anyways,
early bedtimes.
Not a bad thing.
That's what this is doing to us for sure.
But also not
me. It's doing the opposite. Actually, if it's like, okay, no, it's true. It is early bedtimes, but like early in the morning.
Yeah.
Early at night. It's still early.
Well, it's beautiful weekend weather here, so it's nice getting up.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Stuff.
I was out walking for a while before we got on the stream. I went out into the forest, walking around. No, there's a path.
Forest walking is good.
Forest walking is good. It's good for the soul.
Forrest Whitaker is also good. Forrest Gump is also good. Really, anything to do with forest, I think, is pretty good.
All three forests.
Yeah.
Nature, Gump, and Whitaker.
Nature, Gump, and Whitaker. That sounds like a folk band.
It's like all the forest you ever need.
I think Jeremy's at a concert right now.
Oh, at Twisted.
Killer's
Twisted
Confession.
Spoke, yeah.
going on right now?
Right this second.
I saw some pictures from a show that they did the other day. Looked
Did
very
Fort Wayne.
made
I
me
think-
jealous. Yeah.
Sahaj joined them on stage.
Mhm.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
Sahaj from Band Raw.
I was for sure jealous to see them getting to stage it up.
There's a line between jealousy and envy, and I definitely feel like I fall into the jealousy category to see
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah, it's tough.
Because definitely with some of the festivals, I'm like, there's a little bit of envy there. It's like, oh, it'd be nice. But then just seeing the regular old shows, you're like, it's a little bit jealous.
Mhm.
But safety first. We're getting our vaccines here in Canada,
Yeah,
slowly but surely.
we've had ours. Dane, you're pending.
Yep, I had
Still.
mine today.
Indeed.
I will say it was super organized. I booked mine online, and they gave me my first appointment, my second appointment, and it looked like chaos when I showed up, and then it was like super organized chaos.
Yeah.
And then it was just through, and some very relaxing classical guitar music going on the entire time. I'm like, wow, like this could go really, really bad, but I'm really relaxed.
Yeah, you're like,
So-
I'm really worried about getting the vaccine, but if you listen, there's classical gas going on in the background. You're like, how can I be
That's
stressed out?
hilarious.
I
Where
can't
did-
be angry or
Where was
upset.
it? Where'd you go?
It was near Downsview Park, the hangar there.
Okay.
So it's basically like a big indoor soccer field.
Yeah.
And by the time you get to the part, there's 50 stations to actually get your shot, and then there's like the other half of the field is where you just sit and wait for 15 minutes till make sure you're good.
I think I saw Guar there, or close to there in one of those buildings. It was up
Man.
by Downsview.
That was one of the craziest shows that I ever opened up for, technically. We were on the other side, and Guar was playing that night on, like, it's like a side-by-side venue, and they were playing on the other side, and, like, I just remember people being like, okay, like, if you don't want to be covered in blood, like, stand at the very
the old
back.
splash
The
pit.
splash zone.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely...
You know what?
that was-
It was inside. I think it was the International Center. Anyways, they did the same thing you were talking about. Like, we were standing
Yeah.
close, and they were like, "You should move if you don't want stuff like all over you." We're like,
Well, and it's funny because I remember them at the beginning, the stagehand being like, "Yeah, we didn't have room for the." I think they said like a 25-foot snake or something like that, or a 12-foot lizard. I can't remember what it was, but I just remember kind of
Some
looking at them
reptile.
like, "What?" I didn't know if it was real or if it was fake, but knowing them, probably real
probably real.
and
When,
fake.
during the intermission between other band sets, the lead singer of Guar, Ballsack, would come out, and they had a golf cart that was just looked like a giant monster's mouth, just like a big set of gnarly teeth. And he would drive out and empty his bowels into the garbage can. Bowels, it was probably like water or something, right? But it was like and then people would start to come in, and then he'd jump on his little go-kart, and they'd go and drive off somewhere, right? But he did that
That's funny.
a number of times. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's dedication right there. I remember thinking that, like, that's like, wow, that's really dedication. Come out in like the full costume into the crowd to be like,
I can't. On the topic of, 1 second.
oh, it's great.
There's a band called Necrogoblicon.
I think I've
Dane, have you heard of that?
No.
Necrogoblicon has like a goblin mascot as part of their band, but he's not really like, he doesn't play anything, but he's hilarious. You could look him up on YouTube. Necrogoblicon. It's spell it the way, and I just
oh, it's on Spotify. Don't worry.
yeah, you made me think of that because like it's a pretty serious metal band, but there's tons of stuff from festivals where the goblin will like go out and like just roast people.
It's just all these
Just really funny.
just like normal looking dudes, and then a goblin.
And then there's like neon green goblin that just chirps people.
God, that's funny.
Yeah, it's like the ska bands had like a dancing person. It's like
yeah, they just went,
Necrogoblicon
what if
has
what
a goblin.
a goblin? I can't believe the picture I'm looking at.
It's
on this
awesome.
side.
It's so good. It's so well done. And I can just imagine
That's
they're-
quite a costume.
their
Would-
guarantees. Like, yeah, we need like about 4,500 a show, and then we spend like 4,000 in makeup and like,
Makeup
special effects
artists.
and stuff, and then gas, and we split one room. You know?
That stuff would not be cheap, I guarantee.
No.
A goblin costume?
Yes, and a goblin.
It actually only costs about $800 to run the band every day, but what really eats up your money is keeping the tear open in the fabric of the universe so that goblin
So
can come
they
back
keep
in and
the
out. And then moving that. Oh, it's a pain, man.
And I think I don't want to say, but I think he's got a pretty good name though. The goblin's name is John Goblicon.
John Goblicon. Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, yeah, and sometimes you got to have a gimmick. You know, something to set you apart.
That's a
They
pretty
say-
good gimmick.
They say, "Well, what's the story?" And it's like, "We've got a goblin," and then the other guy's like, "We do not have a goblin." They're like, "We told him we have a goblin. We need to get a goblin."
I would think like the hardest part about traveling with a goblin would be traveling with a goblin.
I think so. I think they
like,
say,
What do you feed the goblin? And honestly, at the end of the day, when you go to stop at a gas station, everybody goes in to go to the bathroom. That's a really hard sell to be like, okay, so can we let our goblin go to the bathroom? Or does maybe the goblin pees outside?
there's a lot of questions. We should maybe see if we can get John Goblicon on the show.
That would be
sometime.
cool. John Goblicon would be awesome to have on here. Find out some nitty gritty details of the goblin touring life.
Yeah, Don's
I wonder
asking.
if he just pees outside.
The Tense Machine can have a mascot. I don't know his mascot as much as another. Because I see John Goblicon as a member of.
Well, and
Nico
the thing is, I
Goblicon.
feel like once you start with something as good as John Goblicon, like how do you follow that up?
Pretty much.
Well, it would have to be a droid of some sort. and that's a sticking point because you know that George Lucas invented the word droid.
Well, and
So
not
you'd
to,
have
not to
given-
mention the
he
fact that
did.
then we're
He
going to get all
Wow.
the Trekkies are going to come and try and attack our droid mascot.
Yeah, and it would be like I would hope in a droid mascot that it would be something like nice and solid and practical, but also that has a little sass like R2D2. That gives you a little gives you.
The
But
accent
it would-
did a lot of that sassing, I think, for him.
It would be a it might have to be like it's Tense Machine though, so it might have to be more like C-3PO and really nervous, and you walk up and it's like, oh, I don't know, is there gonna be people showing up tonight? You're like, don't worry.
Yeah,
I think
we
John-
definitely we got a project on our
yeah,
hands now.
we could get the droid and John Goblicon together. What was
John
that? What was that
Goblicon.
show? Perfect Strangers.
Okay,
It'd
that
be
was
like
an amazing show.
modern day Perfect Strangers. Amazing.
Cousin Larry and Balky. Balky was definitely one of my favorite characters ever on,
Pretty good
on
show.
any show.
Pretty good show.
It was a really good show. I have the DVD to that the first season.
Johnny Oak's asking, "Can I be the mascot?" No, not droid. Sorry. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Brendan
I'm
made the
still not
rules.
sold on the droid thing. Like, we can workshop it a little bit and
It's
see what we come
pretty
up
much
with.
one simple question. If you want to be the mascot, do you have a flesh brain? Yes? Sorry. Has to be a droid.
I feel like a Teen Wolf would be kind of a cool mascot.
Team Wolf was just cool in general.
It was yeah.
I wonder how many people got hurt trying to dance on top of moving vans. After
A
that
lot,
movie
I'm
came out.
sure.
Anyone hasn't seen it,
I
Teen
don't
Wolf
want
was
to
a
fact
part
check
of
that because I feel like it's going to come up with a lot of fail videos.
it. Probably.
I don't like watching people fall off things. It gives me a weird
And there
like
there
shudder.
goes your night. You're like, oh, I hate watching this.
Yeah. No,
And then YouTube just keeps recommending more and more.
And that's all your feed is for the next month.
And
It's just
compilations.
people falling down.
exactly.
It's the other browser history. Your YouTube recommended videos.
The other, yeah, it is. It truly is.
That's funny.
Sorry, we got way sidetracked there with Necro Goblicon talking about the
John Goblicon.
mascot.
One
That
day.
also reminds me of, wasn't there a McDonald's themed Black Sabbath cover band?
Mac Sabbath.
Mac Sabbath.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
right.
It's a Black Sabbath cover band, but it's all done as McDonald's characters.
Like Grimace on the baits.
I was just gonna say Grimace is always the one I first, and the
But
Hamburglar.
Grimace just looks like an angry Grimace.
Wait, no, the Hamburglar. Yeah, that was McDonald's. Yeah,
Yeah. But that was
I think
pretty
we
good
talked
too.
about this one time, like the Burger King versus McDonald's characters.
I see Burger King, if there was a metal band, then the Burger King would probably be a singing drummer. That'd be my nightmare.
Yeah,
I still think
yeah.
the Burger King it'd be more of like a ska or like dubstep band called like the BK Lounge.
The BK Lounge, Dane. That's great, and it's just like low vibe, like hip
Yeah,
hop, just grooving.
I don't know if I brought it before, but did you know that Burger King had an Xbox game?
What was that possibly about?
It was called Sneak King.
Sneak King.
Yes, and you snuck around and you fed hungry people.
What was this? Sorry, a game?
Yes, there's an Xbox game. I do own it. I did find it. 'Cause I was just because I'm like this is
Xbox?
yeah, and it's called Sneak King, and you sneak around and you hide in like piles of leaves and garbage cans and like hide behind stuff,
Wow.
and people like get their tummy gets rumbly, and you go and you hand them a burger.
And you give them a fresh Whopper.
Yeah, and the
So
thing is they
basically,
can't see
it's
you.
a whole game devoted to stopping burger rage.
Pretty much. That is like it's like it's planting the seeds of what an actual burger rage game should be.
I wonder when it came out, because I wonder if they were paying attention to our van jams and heard the tales of our tales of woe.
I think Brendan might be fact checking it right now, but no, it does exist.
I'm actually not. I'm
okay. Still looking at the bass headphones.
not. Well, yeah.
2006. I was gonna say early 2000s, but yeah, it came out then. And the McDonald's game was called MC Kids, and it was basically a way better version. Dare I say this? A better version of Super Mario 3.
Wow.
It was awesome.
That's like serious.
It's a lot of praise, but it was good.
Quite interesting.
Thanks for attending my video game TED Talk.
Honestly,
Games that no one played.
This has been Mike's Video Game Corner, brought to you by.
Well, that's good though, Mike. That's like a new niche in the video game podcast game where it's only fast food themed video games. That's it. That's all we talk about. You got fast food video games. It's like that's like an offshoot.
You know how bad
Specialization.
most video game to movie adaptations are?
Hmm.
They're like way better than fast food to video game adaptations. Like significantly better. I would watch Super Mario Brothers 100
Super
times.
Mario Brothers movie.
I was just gonna say, it is good and bad. Double Dragon, good and bad.
Okay, but Super
I haven't
Mario,
watched those. I
Street
haven't watched
Fighter
that in
though.
such a long time.
Street Fighter was interesting.
You mean the old Street Fighter, like the original one,
The movie, yeah.
the
movie,
90s
yeah.
one? Is there?
Yeah.
Not there? Was there another one? Was there
I
a
don't think
remake?
so.
I don't think so. I think there's only the one.
I think
there
someone
was.
probably wrote a script, but like didn't really.
I thought there was a direct-to-video, like
'Cause
sort of sequel-ish
Which
thing
was the
to
one? Which was the one that Jean-Claude Van Damme was
That
in?
was the first one.
Fact check this.
That was Street Fighter though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was Street Fighter or Double Dragon that he was in.
Don't quote me on it, but apparently the actor who played M. Bison like didn't think it was going to be a great movie, but because his kid was a big Street Fighter fan, he's like, I got to do this. It's like get me in here because then it makes it cool.
For the time, it wasn't terrible. Wasn't Raul Julia the what was his name?
M. Bison?
Yeah,
I think so. That sounds about right.
I think it was.
Yeah, because I don't know, but I know that sounds like it probably is. Remember, not to talk about video games, but remember Battletoads?
Dude,
I want to see Battletoads.
Yeah, I think I had
was a
the
good game.
toys.
Because imagine, remember when they did like the good Ninja Turtles movies, like before. Imagine if they did the makeup and stuff. It's at Battletoads. Like it'd be awesome, super cool.
yeah, it's
You know
interesting
what'd
why
be
they
really
didn't do
good
that.
is biker mice.
They could have done Biker Mice on Mars too. They could have done everything. They could do the big trifecta of all those
Yeah.
movies.
You never know.
Put it into the universe.
It's people that are at our age that watched all those things that are starting to like make stuff. So
I know, and
I would not be
That's true.
surprised to start seeing that. Maybe like a live action Darkwing Duck.
I
Well,
speaking
we got the
of,
Howard the Duck.
I was going to
Did
say,
they
I
ever-
think they're going to redo Howard the Duck because he was in a Marvel movie in the background for a second.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
In one of the Guardians of the Galaxy in one of the bars or something, they walk in and you see Howard the Duck sitting there like blah, blah, like talking away, and I was like, oh my god, they might do Howard the Duck. That would be amazing.
Howard the Duck had people teeth, didn't he?
Yeah.
That was the weirdest thing. Ducks with people teeth.
Yep.
Think about that.
Oh, it's too good. Well, boys, as much fun as it is talking about,
We're ending on Howard the Duck. Had
we
people
gotta
Howard the
end. We
Duck.
gotta end on an awesomely high note, and by that it seems like we are high, which I don't think any of us are. But anyways, if you are watching on YouTube, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, remember to follow, and if you're watching on Facebook, remember to wow. I've got the Ace Ventura like teeth.
That's a Fire Marshal
If you're
Bill.
watching on Facebook, remember to share, because we the share bears. That's why we do. Anyways, thank you guys very much for tuning in. This is your Sundays at 6, and cue Weird Duck Dreams. Yes, indeedy. Have a great night, everybody.